Hello, I'm Z, and welcome back to Pacific Drive. Now, last time, we did almost get killed. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that. Now we have to go over here. Because we have to do what? Just reach the barricade operating station. Okay. We're gonna have to reach that point. So I think the fastest path would be, to actually get on with it. Build up on gas. Let's check. Yes. And current electricity's full. Seems good to go. Hope I'm not forgetting something. Inventory's a bit cluttered, but it could be worse. We have enough storage space now, though. So we should be fine. You know, and there we go. We're gonna be taking G1, D1, A7, A1, I think is the fastest path there. High instability. Well, you don't have to stay too long here. Though we do have anchor obfuscation, which I don't like. This is also danger. At least this isn't. Fuel's drain faster though. Fuel drains faster. Okay, these two at least have good conditions. I guess just speed through these ones. I don't have much of another. I don't really have another choice other than just speed through them. Yeah, so I don't know if I got around to saying it because I take a little break there as I open the map, but it's a late night drive for me, as in like it's almost morning. Had some trouble sleeping today, honestly. I went to sleep early, woke up in the middle of the night, took a shower to feel more clean, then fell back asleep, woke up again, and at this point I have to wake up in quote unquote in like an hour and a half. So I thought, hey, might as well make some videos, and you know, if that's the case, I'm gonna just be awake. I got an achievement for driving an exceptionally long distance, apparently. Okay. It's kind of a nice mood like this. Even, I mean, yeah, of course. In real life, it's a whole other thing. It's a lot more enjoyable, but even this in game, I hit that well. It's pretty nice to have a relaxing drive, which definitely won't turn into anything bad in the middle of the night like this. No, very calm. Yeah, no, I've been having trouble sleeping. Last night I barely slept at all. I slept like an hour, I think. I just that was not great. Truth be told, the worst part of it all is my college schedule that I just found out about recently. Do we have acid rain? We don't have acid rain. That I just found out about recently. The new schedule is absolutely horrid. I have college from 8 in the morning every single day, and like to some that may sound pretty normal. Oh, he stuck to me. Come on, get off. Actually, I've scanned you before, haven't I? Yeah. It may sound normal for some of you, but at least for the college I go to, we have pretty dynamic schedules where You could end up going to college as late as 1 p.m. and have a few classes, then go back home. It's really nothing too specific. Huh, interesting. But this time around, I have a bunch of classes that I have to go to. And not only that, but 8 a.m. every single goddamn day. Every single one. Not great. Not great. Really not fun. I know that every single one of my colleagues is complaining about this. And I find it very, very fair. Because, I don't know, for some reason, it kind of just hits different when you're in college. Like, going to school 8 a.m. for high school, right? Completely normal, right? Because that's when you have to go. 8 a.m. in the morning, just get started and all that. Right, that was very tolerable. Like, I could do that. I didn't mind it. Reach college, now it's like 11 times worse. Just, you wake up and it's horrid. It's one of those ceiling things. I could have stopped to get it. All things considered, I guess I'll just keep going. Just fucking horrid. You wake up dead. You can barely sleep. What has happened? What's changed? That's an anchor. Hold on. You thought you were being sneaky. There was an anchor obfuscation in this zone. There was hidden anchors in this zone, so I thought I wasn't gonna get around to them. Yeah, you see that? It's like blinking. It's like, oh, it's somewhere. Well, now it's kind of showing where it is. I don't know why. It's normally that's supposed to like conceal them. Okay, we're really gonna have to get out of this one pretty quickly because we have fuel evaporation. And fuel evaporation is not fun. The Myers mid-zone. Hear that? They're calling you mid. I actually really like this zone. I think it's really cool. With the swamps and everything. It's well made. At least in my opinion. Now, though, I'm gonna have to see what the path is gonna be, because if I have to go through water and everything like that, that's gonna slow me down quite a bit, probably. Next time I redo the car, I think I'm just gonna try and see if I can make it bright neon pink. Maybe with some bright neon green too. What a combo. I mean, truthfully, those two colors do work together. At least you use them quite often together. Or they get used together quite often. And low-key, I think in certain settings, they are kind of good. They're fire. In certain settings. No, definitely not all of them. Okay, now the real topic. Good car color. What's a good car color? Right? Because, like, I can personally tell you one that I definitely despise. And it's like those sport ones. Like the lime bright green or that, like, fresh orange. It's, like, vibrant, powerful. Right? Look, if you were to give me like a copper looking color, I think like I'd be more okay with that instead of that bright orange. Should I try and get that anchor on the left? I mean, no, because I'll definitely find one more anchor to wherever I'm going. I took the wrong path, actually. Screw it, I guess I'll go for the anchor. somewhere over here, eh? There it is. Found it. Found it and got it. Put it in, Doc. Heal up a bit. There we go. What am I hearing? What did I stick to? What was that? Oh, royally screw you guys. Ugh. Horrid path. We have the music, right? That's what was missing. I couldn't put my finger on what was missing. Preferably, don't spit your biles at me. Or bile, sorry. That's not where I wanted to go. Oh, because I'm going the complete wrong way. What am I... Where am I even driving? Low on fuel. Oh, it drained that much? Jesus. Alright, go, go, go. Gonna fuel up first thing when we get over here. Okay, but like if I were to have an ideal car color, I guess it depends on the car, but I think a darkish red is a really nice color on any car for the most part. Or is there just like dust in the air? That's empty. Lovely. Fill her up. Not great though, not a lot of fuel I'm having here. Sure, I guess that'll do. It's a pretty short path, all things considered, I think. Should be at least. I hope I'm not misinterpreting the path. Preferably if you wouldn't touch me. I don't know what the hell you guys are. Or bunnies. Are they on me? I don't think so. I have to go this way. Ooh. Okay. Turn up that volume a bit, because why not? We go. And that should bring us to right about where we have to be. Oops, there is a barrier here blocking my way. There we go. Much, much better. I'm sorry, there was actually an anchor here, and I do have to grab some more charge. Didn't notice. Where's the anchor? Oh, it's one of the purple unstable ones. Corrupted ones, I mean. That's why I didn't notice it. Tour bus. Olympium vein, I'm sorry, what? What's an Olympium vein? Sure, I got Olympium, whatever that is. Don't mind if I do. Is this a gas station? I could fill up here. Nice. This is exactly what I need. And then... Okay, yeah, move it one space over. I can then drop it on the floor. Pretty fast filling too. Put that back. Get these two. Move all my stuff here. And close that and keep going. Here we go. Finding the barricade, whatever that is. This game's been interesting so far. I'll definitely say that. Has it been one of the best games I've played so far? No, that's not the case. That's definitely not the case. There's no anchors here. That actually really sucks. So this is like an earthquake? What is this? Devil grinder. Cool.
Give us the rundown, Francis.
What, me?
The electrical grid is your department.
But you know the plan as well as I do.
So you'd rather trust me than have to speak up for yourself? Guess you're on your own, driver. Good luck.
Okay, fine. The regular anchors aren't enough to overcharge the arc device to the level. But there's an old anomaly barricade we can piggyback onto. It's archaic technology, an early attempt to stop anomalies from drifting out into the wider Olympic Peninsula. It worked for some time.
Until it didn't.
But long enough to get the old wall built.
The barricade's in bad shape, but what's a little rampant voltage leakage? Not like the ghosts and goblins of the deep zone will mind. And if they do, all the better for Francis. Huh?
Appreciate the olive branch, Abby, but boy, do you have a lot to learn about the paranormal. I'd be happy to give you a primer after all this is over.
Hard pass. I'm far too old for that.
The car will induce a current along the barricade in the same way you did it crossing the old wall. Every connection point needs to be induced within a limited time.
Electrify the entire barricade, and we'll have all the power we need. You Heard him. Floor it, driver.
I will. I certainly will.
You're near the barricade's operating station. Can you get in there and look around? We need something that'll give us the lay of the land.
And here. This is the operating station, right? Yeah. It's apparently irradiated. An operations tower. Scan the barricade map. What map are we talking about? Again? Oh, this. Yeah, it's so non-visible. Like, I swear to God, it just blends completely in.
Perfect. I'm uploading the barricade map to your ARC device. By my calculations, if you electrify all 8 posts, you'll have all the power you need.
Okay, that's good to know.
Does that seem right?
Does it seem right to you?
I think so. Yeah, I ran the numbers a few times, and
Then get to it, driver.
Alright, here we go. You have to electrify everything. So basically, book it. Once more. They will try to stop us, but they will not succeed. Good, now keep going.
it's working.
This is gonna be quite a bit of a drive. They want me to drive around the whole place. It's not a problem. I'll get it done. Number 2 done. I think it's the first time in all of this game that I've played that my rear bumper is damaged in red. So far it's just been on yellow, I think. The rear bumper almost never gets damaged enough to end up on red like it is now. I haven't even slowed down a bit. There's no time to slow down.
You're making good time. Keep it up.
Because the circles are the actual paths themselves. I have to fill them before I can count them as done. Really trying to kill me this time. Two more, 3 more actually.
Few more to go.
Just what I was saying. I gotta stop like mumbling my words. I gotta work on my pronunciation. I swear to God, it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off a lot when I listen back to it. Path is a bit slippery. Just a teensy bit. It's another one open. Where's it taking us though? What's the final destination here? Just to loop back around? Might be. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it is just looping us back. Gotten pretty good at dodging all these anomalies. Not something like that, though. Can't really predict where it's gonna pop up. Well, here we are.
We're charged.
That sure seemed charged, yeah.
4.2 gigajoules and holding steady.
Good. Then we're all set. The arc device is ready to go. It'll hold that charge for as long as we need it.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Pedal to the metal, driver. Storm's coming.
Alright. Alright. Well, let's reach that gateway. Oh, God. That's a bit bad, isn't it? But it did get us down, didn't it? So let's look at the bright side instead of looking at the bad side of things. It did get us down. And no parts are actually broken. Just on the red. There we go. Back where we were.
Nice work out there. The well could be a lot.
Take your time and gear up. No telling what that remnant's going to unleash.
The end of the road. Approach the well. Ah, and said well is where? Ah. Well, it's basically kind of like the same path. Let's see.
I sent you something, if you don't mind taking
It's fine. That's fine. I don't really like that. And then this. Francis' request. Take him with you. Oh. Alright, Francis. Yeah, I'll do that for you.
Tobias's favorite cryptid of them all. If it's not too much to ask, if you could put it on your dashboard, so Tobias can come along for the ride, for wherever you're going. But
Yeah.
don't feel obligated by any means.
I'll put it. Don't worry. The least I can do. Let's try and give this a quick repair. It's gonna be one. I know the lights are going away. They're being destroyed. What else do I care about? Tires? Is any tire? One of the tires is kind of gone. Nah, it's still got enough health. Yeah, no, I shouldn't be worried about that. The bumper though. Bumper though takes a lot of damage usually. Anything else that I really need to look out for? These two. I mean, I guess I'll do this panel because this one is actually hurting. And then other than that, for now we're fine. We have a little bit of that putty left. So might as well keep it this way. Gear up, you say, for anything unexpected? What's wrong with all my questions? The questions of a sane man. What's wrong? What's happening with all these test dummies in the zone? What was Raymond doing with his hands? How'd the old lady start into Russians? Too many questions, man. Too many questions. Chill out. Alright, let's fill up and go. No time to waste here. No time to waste, man. Okay, I like him. We're quite literally just gonna speed through it. Junction to junction to junction. Not stopping for anything, just going straight for the exit. And ain't no anomalies gonna stop me either. That's quite a ways. Just gotta follow the path though. So is it the final quest? Should I be expecting the end of the game? Not all too sure myself, that's why I'm asking. Not even gonna get any anchors this time because who knows, I don't think I need them. In all fairness, it did say it was already overcharged and whatever. That little barricade of cars is not gonna be stopping me. Maybe it would have stopped me at the start of the game. Not anymore though. That's not necessarily just because my car got better, although it did. That's also because I know how to avoid this goddamn thing now. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. How far away is this? Pretty far, but it shouldn't be that bad. Anomalous clouds. What does anomalous clouds mean? Oh, we're gonna have to climb up, eh? Yeah, no, we're gonna take a shortcut here, man. There we go. I thought we were just gonna be able to switch roads. No, no, no. It seems they were on 2 different levels. However, you know, having the off-road tires really does allow me to just go off-road. Oh, but you lose a little bit of speed. Bitch. Do I look like I care? Would you rather be going really goddamn fast or be able to go everywhere you please? You better believe your ass Mundo goes where he pleases. This was actually a really short path. I was expecting this to take longer. I received info on what literature I will have to be reading, and my first piece of literature for this semester will be the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer, with Ulysses, you know? Which is very weird that in English it's actually he's called Ulysses. I'm not even gonna lie, I think it's a very weird change, because most other languages, and even Greek itself, if you look at it, his name was Odysseus. Like, he was named after the Odyssey, like, that was his name. Yet in English, for some reason, it's Ulysses. It's still similar. I don't know what got changed or why it got changed and how it happened. I'm kind of curious about that part. Case in point, though, I do really like Greek mythology. Like, quite a lot. I don't know, it feels like at least in my head, it feels like, oh, everyone likes Greek mythology. It's such a basic thing. And yet, like, I kind of look around me and I talk about Greek mythology, and some people understand, yeah, because it's kind of, in a way, common general knowledge. But in some others, it's not. And there's a lot of people who are just like, okay, and they understand nothing of what I'm saying. And I start to feel weird, like, okay, am I weird for liking Greek mythology? I thought it was like a common thing. It was, now it's kind of concerning, because, like, hey, you know, I don't want to weird you out with the fact that I like Greek mythology, I guess. It's a very specific thing. It's not that niche, though, like, of a topic, so it's not in my opinion. Alright, let's see how fast we can get through this one. Okay, not a big fan of this place, but okay. Plus it's got the eerie darkness. Do we have radio? Again, no? No, I want to switch the next one, not turn down the volume. I don't think I'll be playing the DLC that came out recently. I don't know if I talked about this already, but I don't think I'll be playing it because from what I've heard, it's mostly just more of the same. It resets your progress tree of everything you've researched, and you just have to get resources again and do runs again, and the story isn't that interesting that it'd be worth it. And besides all that, it just apparently is even harder to get the resources and more obnoxious, which is like one of the already annoying things about this. Is it's kind of annoying to get the resources that you need to upgrade stuff. That's kind of one of its main flaws. Resource collection is not fun. It's kind of tedious. I don't think I'm going to be playing it, plus because I have a lot of other things that I want to be playing. What the hell is that? Shaggy Scrambler. Right. Yeah. Of course. Could have known.
Today we're trying an ambulatory deep blue gourd that chased me into my house. I continued it with my grandmother's cast iron skillet and have decided to braise it into a stew of tomatoes, onions, and garlic. Let's give it a try with a bite of crusty bread. This may have been a mistake. All of my taste buds are experiencing a sensation I can only describe as simultaneously screaming in horror, and I appear to no longer have a shadow no matter where I stand in the light. And my reflection just gave me a thumbs up and then left for a better life. On the bright side, the gourd does play well with the garlic. It is a one-pot recipe making cleanup a breeze, and I'm suddenly fluent.
He's suddenly fluent in Spanish. Oh, what a wonderful surprise. What a wonderful surprise. Next place. Okay. I give that a concerning okay, because I have to climb up here. I don't believe I'm gonna be able to scale that, so I have to go around all the way. That is annoying. Jesus, it's just such a long way if I want to climb that. Fine though. I'll do it. Yeah, well, that's way too tall. Just a sharp wall. Steep wall. My windshield wiper is very malfunctioning. I have to climb up here. You know, the map is more of a suggestion at this point. The zigzag roads, yeah, that's not a concern of mine. I'm just gonna take the quickest path there. My car would wish to move. I'm not even at such a steep of an angle. Just decided not to want to move. There we go. Much better. There we go on this path, and we just follow it all the way there. Already. That's bad, you know. Oh, and there's bunnies too. And of course they had to throw me right when I was there. I'll make it. Right, yeah, I'll make it. Don't even stress. Well, if we're near the end, I might leave it for next time, the actual ending itself, because I'm kinda at my limit for one episode, and, well, you know, could always just leave it for next. Can we stop this fucking thing? I don't even notice a difference if I don't wipe the windshield. Like, the little drops that gather are not disturbing enough to like have to clean them. How steep is this? Not that steep, actually. This is manageable. There's a shortcut and a half. Oh, no, screw you, actually. Wow, that was expertly dodged. All of that was expertly dodged. I'm impressed with myself. Low on fuel. Okay. Final destination, eh? The well. Fill her up on gas and leave it here, I think.
This is really it, huh? The end of the road. Soon we'll finally see for ourselves what caused the mass hallucination and what Tobias and Alan died for.
And whether it was all worth it.
didn't want to craft anything, but I mean, you know what? Let's just drive now. If this is actually the ending, then it shouldn't take too long. I like this song for approaching the last step. If this isn't the ending,
Francis,
well, we'll leave it for another time.
thank you for trusting me when you had every reason not to. Getting to this point together with you, it makes me feel like my old self again.
It's been an honor to watch you work, Dr. Turner. These gamma readings, are they real? I can't even begin to guess what could be outputting this much radiation.
Some sort of energy reservoir, a massive fission reaction, or
A portal.
Atlantis.
Huh.
If this thing really leads us to Atlantis, I'm turning in my PhD.
God, if only Tobias were here to see it.
I would have liked to hear his take on all this. For once.
It's nice. It's nice to see them getting along for once. Yeah, portal to what?
All right, driver. You're almost to the threshold. Remember,
Oopsie.
Francis and I've got your back. Once you get that car to the well, we'll keep the gamma ray burst under control for as long as we can. Whatever happens, whatever state you find yourself in, the arc device will be your safety net. Use it. Get back to us, you hear me?
Ready when you are, driver.
This is beautiful, actually.
It's opening.
Godspeed, driver.
Wow. That's really beautiful. Alright. Let's go inside. Let's see what's here.
Hoppy! Hoppy!
Did it work? What's the energy output? Damn it, Alan, I'm fine. Light nearly blinded me. Can you read it?
Yeah, let me see. 500 kilojoules? Hoppy, what is this?
The future. I call it limb waves.
Limb waves. Right, so what are we listening to now? The past. But why? And where are we? TVs and equipment everywhere.
Coffee delivery.
Alan, gosh. Is it that time already?
So, about leaving on. I was thinking, how about by Christmas?
Yes, maybe. I just need to solve this instability issue. I loathe to think about leaving the Olympic Peninsula like this.
There's always more to do.
I know. I'm sorry.
And I love you for it. I'm just wondering if you'll really be able to walk away from all this. It's okay if you can't.
You abandoned the world to work here beside me. Fair is fair.
Lem Tech is a world-changing discovery. Your world-changing discovery. Fairness isn't even a consideration.
We agreed to have children, and I'm not having them in this hellhole.
Good, because I'd love to have 8.
Then I hope you're ready to carry at least half of those yourself.
I love you.
I love you.
Who was the third voice? And it's nice seeing Oppie happy.
Wait, why aren't you packed?
I ain't going.
The evacuation orders.
Evacuation orders can go to hell.
We leave, and we never see the inside of these walls again. All the things we've been investigating, the ripple, the echoes from the swamp, they'll all fade away. I'm gonna stay and chase down these stories, wherever they take me. Tobias, stay here, with me.
You here to vote?
I'm here to deliver the committee's decision. You have been found guilty of doctoring experimental data. This action is in clear violation of Arda's scientific integrity. Judgment has been rendered. You may stay and work, but your clearance will be lowered to level 3.
So I'm to be a glorified flash cleaner.
Take it as a win. You could have been court-martialed instead.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have liked that much better.
What I like has no bearing on this decision. See you on Monday, Dr. Cook. Driver, do you read me?
Driver, you passed through some sort of opening. We managed to hold it steady, but the energy expulsion is growing. We don't have much longer.
If you can hear this, you need to get back now.
How?
Hey, look! The gang's back together!
Tobias?
And why are we reliving the past?
I never told you how grateful I was that you stayed behind in the zone. With me. These years, best of my life. Foraging for mushrooms, slogging through swamplands, combing through hours and hours of terrible field recordings. Not a single moment wasted. Thank you. For everything.
It was all you. You made me feel capable. That anything was possible. That I wasn't some second-rate scientist. All my happiness was thanks to you. And I'm afraid of how I'll survive without you.
I'm not. You got this. You always have. Hey, Oppie. Alan sends his regards. And he wants to know why you haven't taken his advice yet.
Cautions and restricted area. From a scientific place to a warning. A danger zone.
Driver, is that a gun barrel on your dash? No, I'll be damned.
That's what, his soul? He was addressing me, but he's no longer here.
Bye. Until next time.
Tobias? Tobias!
Driver, if you could hear this, we can't keep the well stable for much longer. Wherever you are, come back.
Wherever I am is well put. I don't know where I am. I don't know what this place is. But it does feel like the end.
Just a little longer. Hold steady, Francis. Keep those limb bases alive. 0.00 multiplication, you get me?
I'm trying.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't pleasant. Just gotta get there.
The anchor field is following Oppie. Anything to get the stabilized things on your side.
Punching it as hard as I can.
Just gotta get there. Come on now.
Francis, hold tight.
I can't. There's a phase. It's deep easy.
Driver, punch it. Go.
I am, okay?
You made it back, driver. All in one piece, it looks like.
And no
Yeah.
sign of the remnant's energy signature anywhere in that car. You're free.
But the car's maintained its link to you. Fascinating. We'll never know how far the remnant's obsessions wormed into your head. But you should be safe from it getting any worse. In theory.
Oppie, I'm sorry. You didn't get to talk to Alan again.
We managed to pull off the near impossible. And the first thing you do is apologize?
Sorry.
Don't worry, it was Tobias's fault. He hogged the frequency all for himself yet again.
You heard him too.
I did. That means I didn't imagine that last conversation with Alan. And you know what else?
What?
That your theory was right. And Tobias called it. All that bluster, and he ended up showing us scientists a thing or two. Those moments we heard, they were all from the past. Being inside that well somehow allowed the remnant to access those imprints and replay them. But Tobias's voice wasn't from the past, it was from somewhere else entirely.
But where? And how?
No clue. Do me a favor. Once you figure it out, don't bother telling me. I'm leaving the zone.
I'm sorry, what?
Alan came to tell me goodbye, and that I was forgiven 37 years ago. I didn't listen. So now, finally, I'm going to take his advice. I should have left the zone a long time ago.
But if we solve this, maybe there's a way to speak to him again.
I heard what I needed to hear. It only took me 37 years to listen. Anyway, all that sounds like a young scientist game. It's not for me anymore. Francis, you decide what to do from here. You can carry the torch and continue the research, or get out of this cursed place and find your own way. It's your decision. And driver, you're free now. You can do what you want from here. But if you'll allow an old woman one last hope, stay here with Francis. There's so many more stories for the zone to tell. And the both of you are young enough to listen. My ears are bad. And I refuse to hear them. I've removed all access restrictions to my systems, Francis. The helm is yours.
Wait, I don't know if I can do this alone.
You're not alone. You've got clear eyes, ears open to the impossible, and the driver. Dr. Cook, driver. It's been a pleasure. This is Dr. Ophelia Turner. Signing off.
Oppie? Oppie? Really? Well,
Yeah? Just
driver,
us.
if you don't mind sticking around with me. Oppie was right. There's still so much of the zone that we still don't know about. But with your help, we can tell those stories. I'm no Oppie, but I'll do the best I can. You're no longer bound to the car. But it's stayed with you, and will continue to protect you as you travel the zone. Go on, then. As long as you're willing to drive, I'm along for the ride.
And that's it. That was Pacific Drive. Sure was an experience. I wasn't expecting it to finish it today. I wasn't. But I guess that was it. That was the end. A fun game. Really. It was a genuinely fun game. And I enjoyed it thoroughly. There were some moments where I'd say it felt less enjoyable. Like, well, the main point about which I have brought up this episode is the resource gathering. Resource runs were boring and genuinely very unentertaining. The story itself was intriguing, but in a way it felt detached. At least I felt detached as a player, because the story was being told through these recordings, these radio transmissions, and it was more tell than show. Very rarely did I get to actually see something interesting and new and different. The new zones, the progression, that was alright, that was nice, but you know what I mean when I say it's not really enough, right? It was missing something. And, well, I think that's just the way it is. I don't think I'm gonna have to dwell on it for too long. I'm just gonna have to accept that that's how it was. And that's how the story wanted to be told. And I'm fine with that, because even with those shortcomings, in my opinion, it was still a very good game. But oh my god, this goddamn song. This song that's like a staple of the main menu of the game that's playing right now. I personally cannot stand it. Every single time I open the game, I can't stand this song. And now it's playing at the end, and it's disbelief, yeah. That's exactly what I'm feeling. I do, honestly, I am happy about the fact that I did play the game, because I was on the fence about it. I know not many people watch this series because it's not that interesting of a game, but I'm kind of happy I played it because it was a gift from one of my friends, and he didn't even get to finish it. I got around to finishing it, and it was worth playing. It was a good game, and now I can proudly say that I finished Pacific Drive, which ever since I saw him first play it for a little bit, I only saw like a snippet of like 20 minutes of gameplay. I was like, that's a really cool game, what are you playing? And he said, oh, I'm playing Pacific Drive. And I was watching him for like 30 minutes playing the game, and I said, that's really interesting looking. And I remember even now, he was right at the start, I think he was at the first part when you boost into the, what was its name, like bright power surge or whatever it is, that was in one of those cities, if you can even call it that. I don't remember what it was called, but when my birthday rolled around, you know, I was surprised to see that he got me the game. Never asked for him for it, never said I want to play it myself, but he did. And I said, oh, actually, that's pretty cool. I would play this, yeah. And it stayed in my library, I'd say, for like half a year, maybe even more, until I finally got around to playing it now. And it was a great experience. It was an experience I would not probably replay, because I don't like the replay value of this game, but I would gladly recommend to someone who wants a chill exploration game with a bit of story, because that's what this is. That's exactly what this is. I think it's great. It's great for what it is. It didn't blow me away at any point, but I was very entertained by it. And I think that's all that really matters when it comes down to it. I think that's the most important detail, is having fun with the damn game. What a game. There's definitely other games that I've, started playing and that I've been playing that are, for me at least, a lot more impressive. And it doesn't have to be visually impressive or gameplay impressive to be more impressive than this, to actually impress me. It just kind of has to have its unique flavor, and I think this game has its unique flavor. I'll say that. I think that there is something special about this game that only it has. It's just not strong enough. It doesn't lean into the awe factor of seeing this weird world enough. I think if it just showed more, it would be so much better. I think that's what I had to do. I think I had to show more than say. But that was it. That was Pacific Drive. So if you enjoyed the series, leave it a like. Have an awesome rest of the day. And I'll see you next time.